Hello everybody, it's Tuesday and I've got a new toy to play with. As you've seen, I was at Dave's on Sunday and I got myself a drone just like he did. So I'm going to see some really good shots moving forward and I'm going to see what this is like with the microphone as well. So let's have a look around the plot at different angles and hopefully you can still hear us here. So I've got the little microphone on at the bottom there. So we'll see how things go with this. I'm just going to play with the rest of the sequences, to be honest. There are all sorts of different options available. Yeah, but definitely this is definitely going to help moving forward. Like, it's going to be really good for certain things, but we'll see how things go moving forward.
Something a little bit different, and that's the size of the drone itself. It's not very big. They're 135 grams, so it's well within the for you need a license and stuff like that. So when it's a bit lighter, it's going to be better because you can't really fly it in low light. But it comes with a 15-minute battery life. I bought this myself, and I've got another battery that's on its way as well. So we should get some really good shots when it comes to a nice non-windy day, and we'll get it right up in the sky. But at the moment, I'm just down the plot where I'm waiting for Elizabeth to finish kickboxing, and I've spotted something in the tunnel. So coming into the tunnel, like I said, got swede and all sorts in here. You seen us harvest some cauliflower last week, and I spotted this when I had a look earlier on today when I was down. I was dropping some fuel off. We've got a single, the other way, purple cauliflower. Look at that. How can is that? So I'll just cover that back up again. And I'll come back and collect that another time. But I've still got another couple of cauliflowers here that's ready to go, nearly. I've got to cover this one over. So this one's starting to come up nicely, which is good. That's a giant one, like it's supposed to be a giant one, but I've still got some little broccoli sections. They were absolutely gorgeous. For dinner I had on Sunday were absolutely lovely. So was a cauliflower. We didn't even use half of it. It was still that big. I love growing my own stuff. I am going to have to look to see where I can actually put a few more like cauliflower and broccoli, because we'll go through a fair bit of that in the garden for next year. But it's getting dark and I'm going to have to fly and go get Elizabeth and then go home and have my tea. So I'll catch you up with evening all. It's Thursday and I'm in the shed, as you can see. There's a couple of changes in here what I want to make to start with, but I'm going to show you a couple of things, including the stuff that I got off Dave on Sunday. So I set this up the other day. This is the Spider Farmer SF600, and this one is designed for 2 foot by 4 foot, so pretty much replaces this light here with this light for an LED, and it covers the entirety of the Vitapod, so that will become very handy when I start potting stuff on. But first I've got to get stuff sewn, and I've got some more toys as well. So I've been out and I need some more airflow and circulation in here, so I got these on a deal of about £6 each. So I picked 4 of them up, and they're USB, so I just need to plug them into the USB section, the USB, and they've got 3 modes, 1, 2 and 3. They're quite quiet, but they do, as you can see, the stuff that's on the mat there moving, they do a job. But the issue I've got is I need plugs if I need all of these plugged in, so I need 4 basically, and I've got 4 USB in this socket here. But that socket is no good there because it's only feeding this Vitapod. So what I need to do is I need to move that socket from there to there, and then that will feed all 3 of these, so I can put all 3 Vitapods, so I can feed with the power, so I don't have to use any more sockets. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to swap that socket for that socket. But I need to turn the electricity and everything off first, or I don't want to get zapped. What else I'm going to be doing as well is I've located my quality onion seed. There's a lot in there. They gold dust this stuff. So I'm going to be sowing some of this tonight just to check the germination. So I need to get this warmed up and using the new thermostat. I'm going to see once it's all warmed through. I'll reset that. I'll put that in there, put the lid on and we'll see what temperature comes. If it works, really, it should work. But I'll be starting the seed off anyways. Not only that today, but when I was at work, I was in North Shields and I was working around the corner from Friendly Face. And as I was driving past, I spotted him. So I caught Jeff Foreman from On The Plot. I've known Jeff for many years. It's been a while since I've seen him. A good few years since I've seen him, to be honest. He's had a few health issues, but I'm pleased to see he's back on getting videos sorted as well. And you can learn an absolute mass amount from Jeff. It's absolute. He does his 3-2-1 potting mix. And Dean Roberts is a massive fan of his as well. From Dean's garden back garden veg plot. I will get it out. So in strawberries, he's Strawberry King. He does dahlias, he does onions, he does cabbages. He's garden. When me and Dave visited, and when I visited the last time a few years ago, it's like a nursery. Honestly, it's absolutely fantastic what him and Roger do on that plot. So head over and have a look at Jeff's socials On The Plot with Jeff Foreman. And it was nice catching up with you, Jeff. Right, that's sorted. I've swapped that socket and that socket over so that I've got all the USBs in this section here so that I can power the fans. So the fans are all plugged in. So that's done. That's grand. I've also got I need to wash this out so there's no contamination in it. I've got my seeds and I've got my compost in here, all warming through. Now on here it says that it's 18.8 degrees on there. And if I go into here, so that's the air temperature is 18.8 degrees. It says it's 20 degrees in there. And that'll be with the light on as well. So I'm going to leave the compost to stay nice and warm. Put that on, get the lights turned off, and then head off inside. Before I'm going to leave this for about half an hour or so, and I'll come back out and I'll sort of get some seeds germinated. The compost is now fully warmed up and I've also mixed some perlite vermiculite in with the compost. I'm using some cotton bedding that I've got left, the clover pot bedding that I've got left. Really, I could use seed modular, but it's what I've got. I can start it off. Like I say, this is just a test batch to make sure that the germination is fantastic. So this is my own seed from 2022, so it's 2-year-old seed. So we'll see. I've just put them in there. I'll show you how I've done it. So in here I've just done one drill. And I put my pencil down and I've got all my seeds, the little black seeds that you'll see in there. So what I'm going to do is just cover them over, then I'm going to give them a light mist and water. Stick them in the middle. They can take pride of place inside of there, under the light. And I'm not going to turn the fan on yet because there's nothing in here. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But the first lot of seeds are in for testing. Afternoon, it is Friday. Yes, Friday. We've made it to the weekend. I'm not going to be available tomorrow because I'm spending the day out with some of the guys at Newcastle, so I should be back on Sunday. But Friday after work, I've just come to check on everything inside here. Everything's absolutely fantastic, and now I'm going to get sorted and I'm going to head down to the plot to do some clearing out because I need to clear the polytunnel and also the greenhouses. Right, I'm down on the plot and I've got the fire on, and that's going to be lovely and warm by the time I get everything sorted on the outside. I do have something to show you, which Leslie has been very active in her arts and crafts that she likes to do, and she's designed me she's made me a t-shirt, and I'm currently wearing it. So she's getting the design for my logo and just separated it off. Now it's not too bad for a first attempt, but I'm going to get some more t-shirts and I'm going to ask her to do a few more shirts with just my logo and my name on, just for when I go out and about and stuff like that. I thought it would be quite good. So thanks very much, Leslie. Right, before it gets any darker, let's get outside and get sorted out. Now John and Leah's been quite busy on the allotment. They've been sorting some stuff out on the side here, and if we just have a look here, as you can see, they've been planting out there some brassicas, some spring cabbage I believe. So they've been very busy getting that bit covered over as well. But let's go to my plot next door and we'll get the greenhouses and stuff emptied. We'll see if this manages to squeeze through these little narrow gaps or not. Probably going to crash, but we'll find out shortly. If it does manage to follow, I'll be quite impressed, to be honest. Oh, you're gone. This way, please. This way. I'm coming to the polytunnel. Oh.
Oh, there we go. A bit of a crash, but it's alright. We'll continue on. So inside of here is where I need to be. Well, the wind was quite low because it was really windy the other day when I wanted to show you how far this thing could actually fly away from. So we come back down to us now, and like I say, we'll get inside of here. I'll clear out the cucumbers and I'll clear out the tomatoes and everything else as well. So inside of here, what I've got is the cucumbers that I didn't actually pick yet. So I need to take these off here, and then I'll get rid of the plants. And I've also got some more tomatoes here which need to be taken off. And I thought, how many have I got here? I think I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've still got 4 cucumbers to take off yet. So let's get them off. Right, that's the cucumber plants all taken out. Apart from the bases, I'll do them another day. I've done that side, I've done that side. I need to get rest of the netting and everything sorted so I can put it away. The next task will be to get the tomato plants out, which I'll snip them down now. But first I'll show you how these produced. Obviously it was late in the season, and I know a few people were wondering how they got on. So the sunflower, it's actually rotted. The one that looked like a massive mega bloom didn't get anywhere near where it should be, but I know, like I say, I know the reason why it'll be much better next year. This one, the flat one, very strange. We'll take them off. The rest of them all, these are just the ones that I kept on. They're all right there. They're all done. They're all done. Same with them ones in that corner over there as well. This one under here, it's a bit of a weird one, isn't it? But I'm gonna get all these taken off now, and I'll just snip at the base where the pot's on. We'll get rid of the rest of the tops. Right, that's that and there, all done. I did try to use a drone there, but it's getting too dark for it. Would have been quite cool. I'll have to have another play at some different shots and angles on Sunday when I come. Just got to tidy this little section up. But that's it, pretty much cleared out. These are the tomatoes that I got. So this was the flat one. All of these will be going in the compost heap. Still got that old one there. So I need to get rid of all of these ones and the other little ones that I had. The cucumbers are staying in here. I'll get some more trays for them to rot down so I can get the seed from them. I want to come down and start something. I've started it. Getting inside here cleared. Pleased with that. I want to sit down, chill, enjoy the fire, enjoy the heat, check out the footage, and then I'm going to go home. Evening, it's Sunday, and it has been a nightmare for the weather out there to deal with this storm actually. So I took the decision to stay at home today, recover from yesterday's escapades, and spent a day with the family basically. So yeah, there's been no going down to the garden this weekend, so hence the lack of content. So yeah, it's been quite cool this week. I've been able to play with that new drone. The new feature is going to come in quite handy once I start getting used to it. It should be a lot better. Sound will be a lot better as well with the well, I put the microphone somewhere a little bit better. I've been looking back on the footage and stuff, but that's for me to worry and sort out and use to enjoy the footage going forward. Inside of here, I've just watered in here. There's obviously no movement on here yet. It's only been a couple of days, but it's been quite warm in here. A difference in temperature.
we've got 34.3 and 18.2 is the lowest. So I don't know whether or not that's just been because it's been sitting on top where the base plate's been, and that's measuring the thermostat's measuring the air temperature, I should say. So I'm going to take that out of there. I'm going to reset it, stick it on top of here, and just leave that on there, because I know that this is set for 20 degrees. It's always going to be on 20 degrees for the air temperature, because I've actually turned it on to this thermostat rather than that one, the new one. I just felt more comfortable using that one, but I might as well use it while I've got it. That one still works no problem, but well, I just ease of mind basically. But yeah, onions are in there, getting settled in. I'm going to sow some more next week, so that I can just do a weekly progression of sowings until I believe I've got enough that I'm going to need, because I'm only going to need I think I'm going to need about a dozen, something like that, for where I'm planning on putting them. Might end up making some more. But with us getting back sorted in here, and I can actually get in here, I've been thinking about going back and doing the lives again, which I know a lot of people have been asking back for, to have the lives again. I was doing live every Wednesday for a fortnight for a good couple of years, and it was just basically a way for me to help, me to communicate with you guys and you to communicate with me, because obviously I know we've got the premieres on a Sunday night at 9 o'clock when available, but I know that he's like having a chin wag on a Wednesday night, so I'm going to see what day is going to be the best, see which days are probably better to do it, and I want to start doing some live videos as well, so keep your eyes peeled for that. But from me for this week, short and sweet. Like I say, there's not really a great deal that happens over the winter time, but I'll keep you informed as I'll continue on, little and often, get all spring bulbs in, get time to start the onions off shortly, and then it'll be time to get the cabbages and everything in come November, December time. So it's still got plenty to look forward to and plenty to cover. So from me this week, thanks for watching, thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing. There's been a lot more subscribers as well the past week with from me showing me face on Dave's channel. So welcome to everybody that came along and left messages and stuff. Like I said, I do like to get back to everybody best I can. There's a lot of years of backlog videos. You can feel free to look through all of them. But yeah, from me tonight, I'll see you all next week.